Most complaints about AI coding agents, the model is dumb, the model made up an API, the model didn't follow our patterns, aren't actually about the model. They're about context. Today, Episode 4. Context Engineering. The single highest leverage skill in AI coding, the one most developers never name explicitly, the one that decides whether your agent produces code that fits your codebase or generic slop. Let's start with the core truth. The agent only knows what you show it. Same agent. Same prompt. Different context, wildly different code. A great prompt with bad context produces worse output than a mediocre prompt with great context. Every time. The model itself is the same. The information it has is what differs. So what does context actually mean? For things the agent needs to know about your codebase, every time you ask it to make a change. 1. Files. The actual code and scope. The file being edited. Its imports. The types it uses. The functions it calls. These need to be visible to the agent, not assumed. 2. Conventions. How your codebase does things. Your naming style. Your error handling pattern. Your test layout. Your module structure. The agent picks these up from examples or from explicit rules, never from telepathy. 3. Docs. Library documentation for things the agent has to use correctly. Internal wikis for non-obvious decisions. API contracts for external services. Without these, the agent invents reasonable-looking calls that don't actually exist. 4. Constraints. Don't touch X, a must use Y, stay under budget Z, constraints are easy to forget and crucial to state. 3 techniques get you good context without overthinking it. Technique 1. Project memory. Use a CLAUDE.md file, or a .cursorrules file, or whatever your tool calls it. A single file in your repo root that the agent reads automatically on every interaction. It should cover the things that are true forever, not just for one task. TypeScript only, never JS. Error handling, throw app error from errors.ts, never bear error. Tests use vdist, co-located as .test.ts next to source. Database is Postgres via Drizzle, no raw SQL. New endpoints follow the shape of routes/customers.ts. Logging uses the logger from log.ts, never console.log. Don't touch the legacy folder, it's read-only. Don't edit migration files, generate new ones. That one file is read on every agent interaction. It's the cheapest possible way to enforce conventions across thousands of future prompts. Write it once, benefit forever. Technique 2. Point at existing patterns. In your prompt, explicitly name files that already solve a similar problem. The agent matches the pattern naturally. A real example. You need a webhook handler for billing events. Bad prompt, add a webhook handler for /webhook/billing. The agent invents some generic implementation. Good prompt, add a webhook handler for /webhook/billing. Follow the same shape as route/webhook/auth.ts, signature verification, idempotency, error handling. Use the existing webhook test setup from __tests_/webhook/auth.test.ts as a template. The agent reads those referenced files. Matches the pattern. Produces code that looks like it belongs in your codebase, not generic AI output. The few extra words of referencing add enormous value. Technique 3. Curate. Don't dump. This one's counterintuitive. More files is not more context. More files is more noise. The agent gets distracted by irrelevant code. Burns tokens on stuff that doesn't matter for the task. Bad approach, here's my whole repo, figure it out. The agent gets confused. Slower output. Worse output. Good approach, pick the 5 to 10 files that genuinely matter for this specific task. The file being edited. 2 or 3 similar files as reference. The relevant types or schemas. The test file or test template. Leave everything else out. Resist the urge to add more. Smaller, more relevant context produces better, faster, cheaper output. Every time. The rule that ties all of this together, bad context in, bad code out. Before you complain about the agent making up an API, check what you fed it. Before you complain about it ignoring your conventions, check whether your conventions are written down anywhere it can read. Before you complain about generic boilerplate, check whether you referenced your actual patterns. Context engineering is mostly invisible work. Nobody sees the prompt you wrote. Nobody sees which files you attached. But it decides every result you get from the agent. Master context. Master AI coding. Next episode, using AI agents specifically for code review. The other end of the workflow. See you there.